Last week, when I talked about the Book of Boba Fett, I talked about how I believe the brand of Star Wars as a whole has kind of lost a lot of its prestige. I really think that there's been a lot of damage done to the brand with the way things have been managed and with the treatment of fans over the past couple of years. I think just a lot of people are checked out and not really showing a lot of enthusiasm for shows. The Book of Boba Fett. Look at the audience score here, sitting at 71%. Now, depending on how the series goes from here on out, this could drop into the 60s, which, in my opinion, would be a big embarrassment for Disney. But I have a little bit more evidence that I think what's going on with Star Wars is really not, it's the brand is not in a good place. And I want to show you this. This is from InsideTheMagic.com. They did a little bit of work into looking into what's going on with the Star Wars Hotel. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's a very, very expensive kind of story-driven experience where you get to apparently live out being a part of a Star Wars, it's like a Star Wars experience. You get to live it out and be a part of Star Wars. Problem is, it looks cheap, because it probably is a cheap experience for them, but it's not cheap for you, considering it costs thousands of dollars to stay at the hotel. Now, if Star Wars was in a good spot, I think they could charge thousands of dollars for this experience and get away with it. But this is just more mismanagement from Disney, because when the trailer for this came out, all the stuff that's come out, they've literally got a space Karen running this thing. She's like flying the ship. The promotions for this all look cheap and dull and just not worth the money. And this is more stuff that hurts the Star Wars branding. Like, you have this cheap, overhyped hotel that costs an arm and a leg, literally thousands of dollars to stay. You want to take your family, you're looking at like 7 through maybe up. Like, I don't want to say 10,000, but I want to say $7,000 or $8,000 if you want to take a family to this thing. It's ridiculous. Nobody can afford it. And it's funny, like, all the posturing Disney does with like equality and talking about, how much they care about POC. If you go to this thing, it's not going to look diverse like they show in this picture. It's going to be a bunch of rich white people that are going to it. And it's funny that they don't get called out for that, considering they say, oh, well, Star Wars is for everybody. This hotel sure as hell ain't for everybody. But they point out here in this article that this used to be all booked up. And they show some pictures here, as you can see, of the reservations. And over the past 2 months, like, reservations have been going down, and there's been stories of people refunding and backing out. But, I mean, look at all these open spots. In fact, they say right here, reservations for the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser used to be booked solid for the foreseeable future. But as seen in the screenshot above, reservations are now booked at less than half capacity for the upcoming months of both April and May. While many guests are still excited for what's to come when the resort officially opens this March, many are wondering if the resort has already failed. July and August are both wide open in terms of reservations, with August being completely empty. It is important to note that many are only judging the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser based on the video Disney posted, and the resort overall could be an incredibly immersive and fun experience when it officially opens. Could be, but those cheesy videos that they've shown didn't get me excited. I found them cringy and laughable. Like, everything about this does not scream thousands of dollars for an experience. Like, I think you'd be a fool to spend thousands of dollars to stay at this hotel. And it seems like most people agree, because this is bad. I do wonder, what if this was like an Avengers hotel, right? Because Marvel's like hot right now. how would this still be booked? I guess we'll never know because they don't have an Avengers hotel. But I mean, to me, like this and the Book of Boba Fett's reception by audiences, I really do think that the brand is just beyond damaged. What would they have to do to get people excited for Star Wars again? Now, they kind of got it a little bit when they brought Luke back for the second season of The Mandalorian, but you know, sure as hell they're not going to do shows like that. And even if they did, would they be any good? I don't know. I think they've blown it. And, you know, on top of like what they did to Gina Carano and stuff like that, and then bringing back Kathleen Kennedy, I think that the brand is just on a decline that's not going to be reversible. Maybe I'm wrong. Just my thoughts. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.